Hey, what's happening, gamers? Welcome back to Immortals Fenyx Rising on Kwingsletsplays. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell to be notified when more Immortals arrives. And a special, shout-outs to all our members, including our ultimates. If you guys want to hop aboard the membership train, all you got to do is click right here, select the tier that works best for you. So, today we are continuing our climb. Thanks again, Ubisoft, for providing a copy of this game. And, of course, no way to say this, but Zeus Armor Nipple Man is here again.
Okay.
We need to change his armor like real bad because it's just, I mean, he would be so cold, you know?
Yeah, that's how I always feel. Now you know how you are relating to the man character model and thinking if you were wearing that you would be cold. This is how I feel every time. Every time I see superhero girls that are scantily clad, and people are like, oh my gosh, people have a problem with their scantily cladness, but I don't actually say that. The normal thing I say is, man, she must be cold. I say that every time, and people think I'm weird. But see, this is a normal response. He would be freezing. Okay, fine.
He would be.
Given we are in an ice realm. So
yeah,
now I kind of understand why. If we were in a somewhat, like, fall climate, I would still think he'd be cold.
Yeah. No, I can
Anything
totally.
but summer. But people had a better people had what do you call it? They were able to withstand cold and hot better back then.
Oh.
Did you know that Julius Caesar actually, part of his training besides, like, you know, war tactics and all this, as he was growing up as like a young boy, part of his training was to go outside in extremely hot or extremely cold weather for long periods of time.
Oh my gosh.
To learn to withstand it. Like, that was like the kind of stuff, like, well, that was Roman people, but I'm sure Greek people did kind of the same. Like,
well, Spartans had an incredible regiment. Like, they really pushed their bodies and their mind.
Well, one thing I know about Spartans is, like, they purposely ate food that was disgusting every single day.
Yeah.
So that they could learn to withstand pain. They also took, like, extremely cold showers, stuff like this. Like, there's actually people that follow, like, Stoic or Spartan, like, mindset, like, today, and they think that it makes them better in business and stuff. Like, they'll eat, like, basically the most gross thing you can think of eating that has the most nutrients. Like, I don't know what it would be. I'm thinking kale.
Well,
I don't know.
The school that I went to for college, I don't know if this was what the girls' dorms were like, and you and I, of course, were in the married dorm later when we went back there, but the guys' dorms in the winter, and even sometimes during the summer, like, they would make us take cold showers to wake up.
Oh my gosh.
The Tower of Hera.
Yeah, that's like
Prometheus, I loved her so much. I was cuckoo for her, literally. She was all about animals, so I became a cuckoo to get her to say yes. And when she said no, well, I shamed her into marrying me. And I shame her now that we're married. The cheating is just part of it. It's also cheating her out of her happiness. Cheating everyone. Cheating myself.
This is actually the Tower of the Fates.
Oh. Well, that's awkward.
Okay, so he's opening up because this is a Tower of Fates?
Oh, wow. I don't know. Or maybe he got the wrong tower. So he opened up for no reason. I don't know.
Well, I mean, people who cheat tend to have, like, a lot of guilt, and they don't really know why they have so much guilt, is because when you're spending so much time with one person your whole life and you know, rip them out of your life by hurting them, I mean, they're always going to be inside of you. Like, that was a very important person to you, whether you think so or not, and whether you're just having fun, it's like, there's always repercussions for everything you do. You may not think it, and I'm not saying any of our audience is like that, but maybe somebody, some rando off the internet comes and listens to this. It's like when you cheat on a girl or something like that, I mean, you're going to end up hurting yourself too, because just a little bit of a fling is not going to equal, like, the entire amount of happiness that you had. It's very fleeting. It's just quick. And you just have to really think to yourself, is this quick moment of happiness or lust really worth, like, an entire lifetime with someone who you promised to be with? And that's what you have to compare it to. when you have these type of thoughts, because it is, you know, yeah, it's probably exciting and stuff for a second, but that second is not going to last a lifetime. It'll last literally a few seconds or a few minutes, maybe a day or two, and then you're going to go out and try to find that same rush again.
Yeah, actually, it's so weird, Luke. I was listening to like this one lady, I forgot what her name is, but she does like court TV.
Oh.
But she gave kind of similar advice to someone, not similar, but along the same lines. Was, you know, a lady was saying, well, you know, the guy said he was having issues in his marriage, so I thought it would be fine if I, you know. And then she said, well, you know that relationships and marriages go up and down. So she's like, if, you know, if she's like, if... And she was saying that, like, in her marriage, if her guy ended up doing something every time they had a rocky thing, then they would have probably been finished too. But she said they go up and down. You have rough spots. And she's like, why would you pounce on somebody right when they're having a rough spot in their relationship? Why not wait to work things out? If they end up getting, you know, divorced, or they end up breaking off their relationship, then, you know, you can go in for the kill or whatever. But, like, wait for... You know, wait for them to work things out. It's not okay to do that when they're in the middle of a relationship or whatever. So yeah.
I mean, I don't even know if Zeus has ever really felt guilt, though. Like, maybe the story of Prometheus' story is maybe changing him a little bit, or making him think about certain things.
Yeah, well, like, I mean, it feels like the guy who's actually the human is making Zeus, the king of the gods, actually start to think about things, because the human is he's persevering despite all these things, and he's
all
still
the things that are happening to him. Yeah,
exactly. And Zeus can't even really persevere, even with all the good stuff that he has. Like, he has all this great stuff going for him, and he still can't do the right thing. Whereas Fenyx has all these obstacles and he's still going through them, so...
People say that superpowers don't exist, but I believe that the human spirit is one of the strongest powers you can have, because for many of us, we don't give up. When things get hard, we try harder. You know, we don't, like, give in. We keep going, even when the odds are stacked against us, and that's one of the cool things about the human spirit that I like, and even in my own life, that's something that I'm... very aware of, that a lot of terrible things have happened to me. I just pick myself up and I keep going.
The bolt of passion sword your loins. I mean, your heart.
Hi, Vey. Keeping that T rating. Keeping that team rating, Ubisoft. Thank you.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's kind of interesting that, like, in Greek mythology, you know, humans were first made out of gold, where they were perfect, and then there was something wrong with them, and they were made of silver, blah, blah, blah. And then they were made of iron, which is just not fancy, but it's very strong. So that kind of describes how people are. They're not perfect, but they're strong. Like, they keep going, kind of.
Yep. I totally agree to that. Oh, thank you, Mr. Titan. Oh! Is that Zeus's throne?
I don't know.
I did it! Who's your daddy now, Ligyron?
Oh, there he is.
Oh, there's his brother.
Hey, Cerberus breath!
Did you steal the nectar, little one?
Yes, I shot the
You're
doves
right.
down as they were delivering it to the mountain.
Oh my
Just like you
gosh.
said, Typhon.
What the?
Good. Now, the nectar that grants the gods life and the ichor from their veins. Place them into the cauldron.
The ichor?
The blood of the gods. Quickly, little one.
Little one is pushing.
Wow.
The Hydra venom that toppled Heracles, and the water of Styx, the most deadly river of the underworld. Stay back. Drop in the adamantine to contain it. Gently.
Oh my gosh.
Good. Now bring the fire.
Oh, I get it. The blood of the gods is what's used to kill them. He is bad.
This will be my throne once we murder the gods.
Once I lay them to rest with that poison, nothing can resist its dark kiss.
So that's Typhon's plan. To kill them all.
Oh, yeah. I could get used to this.
Ligyron!
This is going to be good.
Whoa, Speedy. How did you get up here?
I heard everything.
Look at me. Don't I deserve to be a god? And, of course, I'll make you one too. God of storytelling. You can immortalize me. Ah, get it?
You have no idea what you're doing. You can't give Typhon that poison.
Stop worrying, little bro. I've got this. You won't have to hurt any gods, I promise. I'll do it. Out with the old, in with the new.
No, I won't let you.
Ha! You and what army?
No army, just me.
Oh, you're serious? I don't want to humiliate you, but you leave me no choice. Let's see
Oh, boy.
what you can do.
I really don't want to wear this armor. I feel so uncomfortable. I feel uncomfortable!
I feel pretty.
No, no,
Oh, so
no,
pretty.
no, no. All right, where's
I feel
that?
sparkly
Stop,
and
no.
white and blue.
No. Okay, there we go. That
Oh, okay,
that's
there we
more
go.
hero-like. Okay. All right, I'm good now. Let's do this. Hey, Ligyron, we've got a Phoenix and we've got attack potion. What do you got?
Come on.
Oh, this is easy. Never mind. I don't think you want us to hit you, dude. We're kind of wrecking you.
Wow.
Told you, I've been practicing.
Guess I better stop going easy on you.
Bring it on.
Be careful what you wish for.
That could be a problem.
Oh, yeah. I could get used to this.
He just had a 5-hour energy.
Yeah.
Is that like this moron's catchphrase? Come on, Phoenix!
Yeah, Zeus.
Yeah.
Let me teach you a thing or two.
We're the ones giving the lesson there, son. Oh! How do you like that?
This isn't funny anymore,
Oh,
Phoenix.
poor baby.
Is that what I am to you? Some kind of joke?
That's not what I meant.
I wanted to be like you my whole life. I would have done anything for you, and you never even asked once. It was like I didn't exist. Well, joke's on you.
Round 3. Fight!
Oh my gosh, what's going on?
Got another power upgrade. But he doesn't have a Phoenix, so we can keep... See, this is what I call cheesing it, ladies and gentlemen. We just use the Phoenix and... Well, he can't do jack, so... Haha.
Before you hurt yourself.
Aww. It's cute, he thinks he's winning.
Try to help you.
Come on, Phoenix.
Bye-bye! One more ought to do it. Look, we can even attack from far away. And here comes the coup de grace. Oh, whoops. He actually killed us
Almost.
once. Hunker, bye.
Stop. Please. Stop.
Why? Didn't you defeat 1,000 Spartans single-handedly? Didn't you sail into the harbor and sink their ships one by one overnight? This is nothing compared to those feats.
I didn't. I didn't do those things.
Wait, what?
What? Prometheus, what?
I hid. All right. There was a storm. All the ships sank.
Oh my
And the other
gosh.
soldiers were killed. I made it up. Happy?
You made what up?
All of it. I learned how to do it from you. You're such a good storyteller. It's impossible not to believe everything that comes out of your mouth. You're so passionate. I guess you could say storytelling runs in our family?
That's not storytelling. That's called lying.
Same farm, different fields. Anyhow, once I become a god, I can make all of it true. No one will ever know.
Ligyron!
Typhon! No!
Stop! No! You're making a terrible mistake!
Interesting.
No. What if he uses that on my family? You have to get that potion, Phoenix.
The
Oh my
spider's
gosh.
web. Wait, why didn't that work? I just ran right through it. Oh, interact with portal. Okay.
I don't think it's smart to interact with portals, though.
Probably not. And the game keeps on going.
Whoa! Creepy skull face mountain.
Oh, there he is. How's it hanging, bro?
Ligyron! Wait!
Necessary pun was necessary. Ooh, that's a really good thumbnail.
I can't believe this is happening. Never look behind you when someone points. That's one of the cardinal rules. Along with, keep a list to stay organized and always check to make sure one of the children you swallowed isn't secretly a stone.
All good advice.
The checklist is actually very good. I use a checklist when doing stuff, so.
Yep.
I miss sticky notes. Sticky notes were a big asset to me growing up.
You can buy them at Staples.
I might end up, just for nostalgia purposes, to have some sticky notes again, so I can stay on task better. He's making this really easy for us to climb up this.
Yep.
Okay then. So you were right about Ligyron, Amber. You said he's probably a bad guy. How did you figure it out?
I don't know, because he was doing bad stuff and he was a jerk. He was stealing stuff, and then he was like, also like, I don't know, like, how did he survive? Like, they said Phoenix was the only one that survived, so.
Yeah, everyone was turned to stone, so how did he not get turned to stone?
I honestly thought like some bad guy revived him or something. That's what I thought, but like in exchange for him like helping them, I don't know. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I don't know.
I mean, that could be a possibility.
Phoenix could sense that if he followed his brother into the vault, there'd be no turning back.
Oh no, not another vault. I hate vaults. They're so long and arduous. I don't like them. I just prefer, you know, confronting the final boss and being done with it, but... Whoa, wait, what did that say? Probably, if you go past this point, it's over.
Beautiful Hera, Mother Divine, wisest Athena, mighty Poseidon, the Earth-shaker, zealous Artemis, with her deadly aim set to pierce even the heart of a hummingbird, painted pigs, all of them.
Help me! Someone help! Someone!
Behold your god!
Whoops.
Sounds like Aphrodite.
Somebody
The
died.
heel of Achilles, these weaknesses will be their undoing. None of this is your fault. You're the victim.
Where's my brother?
The liar? Why would I want that on the throne of Olympus? I should thank you for exposing the truth, little one.
Where is he?
Where he should be. Stone like all the rest. You, however, have yet to make a mistake. You have returned the gods' essences. You have slain beasts and monsters. You have shown yourself worthy. Perhaps you are my champion.
Whoa.
I would never kill the gods for you.
Too bad. I suppose it's against your nature. You are half one yourself, you know.
No! Enough talking!
Time to fulfill the prophecy.
I mean, it would make sense.
Oh my gosh, Luke! Maybe that's why he didn't get turned to stone. He just said you're half one yourself. Maybe he is half god. He didn't know it. Maybe one of his parents was a god and he didn't know it.
How to wield
Yeah.
your power, you clueless rat.
Hey now.
That would explain why he was alive.
That would explain why he's alive. You're correct. Alright.
Remember when we came across the demigod soldiers on the map?
That's right, they were
half god.
They were half god, so that's why they were around. Yeah. You're correct. That would also explain why Ligyron,
yeah, his brother was alive.
because, I mean, there were people even inside the temples that were turned to stone, so there's no... But I don't understand, how in the world did that Oracle guy survive? Was he half god too?
It's possible, unless he was what you said, he might have been Zeus or something.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, in Greek mythology, you have, like, people that are half gods, like, running all over the place, because the sea nymphs they were, like, immortals, and they had, like, nymphs and all this stuff, like, they had kids all over the place.
And just so you guys know, yes, this is very anticlimactic. Like, Typhon is not as strong as the purple enemies that you fight.
Wow.
Yeah, this is really easy. If this is the final boss, pretty disappointed.
Oh wow, yeah, you're getting him down really far, Luke.
I barely used any of my purple potions. He's almost dead. Bye! And that's
Typhon fell to Phoenix's blade.
Yes! Way to go, Phoenix! Prometheus, high five! Or do nothing?
Alas, we could not create a perfect future together. But I bear you no ill will, for you have shown no flaw. You deserve to know what I have known all along.
With his final breath, he revealed the truth.
Hermes is your father.
What?
Wait, what?
Phoenix is a demigod?
My father? Hermes? Eager to speak with Hermes and to see his brother restored despite his ill deeds, Phoenix began to climb out of the pit. If he got to the surface quickly enough, he could see everyone reanimated from stone.
Well, I lost the bet. Brilliantly won, Prometheus. Just a few things aren't adding up. Pan is also Hermes' son.
Yes,
He has hooves, Phoenix no hooves.
you're right.
And I just don't see what Typhon's plan was with the god-killing potion. He didn't even seem to use it. And you know, Phoenix definitely isn't going to see any mortals turn back.
Because you're the one who turned them all to stone.
Yeah, you and I fought about it right before I went to Hades for that party.
Pieces starting to fall into place.
What did you do, Prometheus?
You wouldn't see reason. So I set some events in motion.
The storm that hit Phoenix's ship?
I did that. Well, my brother Atlas did it for me.
Wait, how did you say Typhon got free?
I didn't. But that was Atlas too.
Okay.
And this story?
Mostly true. Until the end. It served its purpose, keeping you here with me.
Typhon didn't steal your powers of prophecy.
They're never better. Much better than your powers of memory. In fact, I once warned you, but you didn't listen, of course, that if a certain nymph was ever to have a child by you,
Thetis.
that child, eldest of Thetis and Zeus, would end you.
But Phoenix was mortal. Phoenix was injured.
Not once. I made that up.
Wait, what?
Despite the extreme heat, Phoenix carried on undeterred, plunging the hammer of Hephaestus into the heart of the fire.
No human could dream of holding that hammer. It's over! Phoenix is Helios Ash! No one can handle those bolts but me! No! It cannot be!
Father of your line is not father of your kin. Eldest of Thetis, father overthrown. Hero on high, it's time for you to come home.
Hermes isn't Phoenix's father. Phoenix is my son!
Oh wow.
Oh my
Zeus,
gosh.
You turned the mortals to stone? It was you?
It was me.
So Typhon was telling the truth. Why?
I shaped this, the fifth age of humanity, out of iron. I brought them to life. Generations passed, and I saw the pain, so carelessly dealt out, the cruelty, the decadent selfishness, and it was getting worse. I thought mortals were a failure, so I ended it. But I know now that I made a mistake. Who am I to judge imperfection? If I've learned one thing watching you save my children, it's that they are flawed. Mortals are exactly like the gods. In fact, I am worse. You'll all be better off without me.
Yes! It is time to complete the prophecy.
I am so proud of you. Promise me you'll be a better leader, but more importantly, a better father.
I hope they don't kill
I know
Zeus.
you're
This would be
not
dark.
perfect, but you're my dad. And that's what matters.
You're not going to kill me?
What? You thought you were getting out of this that easy? Saying you made a mistake is the first step. Now, to quote Ares, you have to actually be better. There are like 5, maybe 6 steps.
I'd say more like 12.
Life isn't a staircase or a charity race. You either get it right the first time, or you fall.
Of course, he's still alive.
It seems I overestimated you, little one. There are no second chances.
Uh-oh.
Typhon, stop!
Uh-oh.
No!
Boom we are, baby!
Oh, wow.
Oh no.
Wait, Typhon isn't destroyed?
Nope. Alright, this has to be the end of the game now.
Come, face me, little one. Father and brother will be sent to the underworld forever.
Ow.
It's never happened before.
The Olympian poison perfected me and my children. Phoenix, child of Zeus and Thetis, you may be a god, but we are god killers now.
Oh, so Prometheus made it up that we got hurt. So in reality, Phoenix has never been harmed.
Hello? Can anyone hear me?
Interesting.
Hermes? Aphrodite? Anybody?
Interesting.
Wow, so Phoenix is actually a child of Zeus. That's pretty crazy.
Well, I mean, you just said Hermes' kids are kind of deformed.
Okay, yeah.
And Zeus is
Zeus's kids are
human-like.
usually human-like, yeah.
Very interesting. So technically, Heracles is kind of a brother to Phoenix. If you think about it. Because Hercules is Zeus's son. So, just food for thought there. Great. So, guys and gals, it looks like the final vault is a accumulation of everything that we've done. Everything. Instead of just confronting the final boss and saving Phoenix's dad and brother, I have no idea how long this dungeon is going to be, but I've got a bad feeling about this. A very bad feeling.
Oh, great. It's going to be a super long dungeon. No!
Yep, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking, little one.
Oh, wow. So you have to change the wind. So you're gonna... It's a dungeon to end all dungeons.
Yep. See what I was talking about before, though, when we use those, like, glowing, astronomy orbs or whatever?
Yeah.
Usually you use, like, a big boulder type to do those, circle mechanisms.
Oh, yeah.
So that's why I was running around in the past episodes looking for, like, round boulders to push.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, like, people have been telling us this whole time Zeus didn't really turn them into stone, but I believe it said at the beginning of the game that he did.
Yeah.
People just didn't catch it, or they forgot.
Yeah, you and I catch little things when, you know.
Yeah, you actually were the one who remembered it. I was just like, yeah, I think that's right, but you remembered it.
I vaguely remember hearing it when we did the, it wasn't a demo. We got to do an hour preview of the game, and we were so worried about what we could show in the game, so we just kind of ran around the field, and as Zeus kept talking,
yeah, we kept listening to him, what he was saying.
He gave away hints, like, I don't think some of those areas that we went to you were supposed to go to until, like, probably the post-game or something.
Oops.
That's the joy of open world stuff. Speaking of open world stuff, to celebrate The Legend of Zelda's 35th anniversary, I'll be playing the OG Legend of Zelda game, now that I've completed A Link to the Past. And I'll be doing that this weekend, I believe, to start my first episode, so... I'm almost done with the Common Rider streams. I've got like probably 3 left, but I'm having a lot of fun. Alright, so then we just shoot that, and I can't tell you what vault that was, but there were... Remember those weird floating blocks that you had to use? You would hit them, and then they'd float in the air, and then you'd have to hit them again to position them correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is definitely a combination of everything we've learned, and I have a feeling that, guys, this is going to be a very, very long, arduous dungeon. I'm not looking forward to it.
Yeah, like, this will just be the very first part of it.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we won't be able to get this entire dungeon done in this episode.
No, probably not. Probably not.
Well, I mean, I'm kind of glad we have more of the Typhon battle, because that would have been too short of a battle at the end. But I don't know if I feel great about doing another dungeon. I kind of thought we would have a really epic, amazing boss fight, but I guess
yeah, that's dungeon. You don't need another dungeon. I mean,
like, we already did all the hard...
The Athena one was long enough.
Dungeon work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now it's like we're redoing... Look at this. This is the Aphrodite dungeon. You have to use the flame to burn out the seeds. So then what? Then we're going to have to do the chains of Ares and the emotions of Hephaestus and the wisdom of Athena again. I mean, come on. This is overkill.
Yeah, I mean, like, I guess Typhon's just trolling us. I don't know.
Oh, at this point, definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, I would much rather have, like, a boss gauntlet. Why don't we fight a bunch of monsters that he resurrects?
That would be cool.
That would be more interesting.
It'd be cool to have, like, action-packed ending, but would we die? I mean, would it be super hard?
No, I mean, usually...
You could have your life potions and stuff.
Yeah, they usually have potion centers before you get to, like, a major boss battle. That tends to be how they do things.
Yeah,
more or less.
It would be cool to have an action-packed ending. Maybe the action will start now.
Wow.
Never mind.
Amber has a gift of prophecy.
Whoa.
Wow.
Well, I mean, I did have a lot of dreams when I was little, but I don't know.
There you go. I like the dream where you and I met. That's nice.
Yeah. I had a dream of Luke before I met him.
Yeah, I didn't count on being happy. I just counted on, you know, being with somebody. So I'm glad.
You know that some people say that everybody kind of has, like, the collective consciousness of all humanity kind of has a prophetic, like, mind. Like, that's why, like, for instance, like, right before something bad happens in the world, people will randomly start to Google that topic, like, a few weeks before, and it will, like, there's actually people that actually start, like, looking up, like, what people are looking up on the internet to try to see what's gonna happen in the world. Like, the CIA and stuff, like, reads that kind of stuff. I don't know why. It's almost like our collective human consciousness, like, somehow knows if something bad or good is gonna happen.
Interesting.
I know. It's like we all have that kind of weird gift without knowing it.
So we all have, like, a type of spider sense that we don't even realize.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. That's what some people believe. I saw it on Stanley's Superhuman thing, and they were talking...
I used to love that show.
I know.
That was so fun to watch. That was back when we had cable.
Yeah.
Amber and I did have cable at one point, but we switched.
Could get it again.
I don't know. It's up to you. Like,
I mean,
when we go to Chicago.
It might help. One thing I liked about cable is it was a friend that could always be on.
One last thing. Because Midwest prices are a little bit lower than some other things, do you want, like, an actual landline? Or...
Oh, like for the phone?
Yeah. Or...
In addition to the, like, cell phones?
I don't know. If you wanted it.
Maybe. I mean... I don't know. Maybe. I mean...
Because usually internet providers now do cable, phone... Remember when there was just phone providers? And then they became internet providers, and then cable, like, kind of got rid of the phone and internet people, and it just became cable doing everything? It's so weird. If you would have told me, like, 20 years ago that cable companies were going to become the phone company, I would have laughed at you and said, why would cable become your phone company? That's stupid.
Yeah.
They only know TV. What?
Right.
How's that gonna work? Yeah. They replaced everything. It's so weird. But I really thought that... Actually, you know, if there's, like, another global, like, lockdown, I don't think cable's gonna survive. I think that people will just go with internet so they can do streaming services. Because places like HBO Max and Disney Plus have basically all the shows and, you know, movies and stuff you really want to watch.
Yeah.
What a sad sight.
And I also believe that you could cut down on a lot of craziness if you could, like, basically yeet the news. Because you don't need to be bombarded 24/7 by news anymore. Like, people would be a lot healthier if they just yanked that out of their lives.
Yeah, it's kind of like the whole idea. The news is the same thing as, like, Twitter or other things. Like, basically, like, people feel like they need it just in case someone might say something important someday in the future. And the reality is, like, I don't know, I mean, if that happens, like, you could always check, like, once a week or something, like, on the internet and just check, like, anything going on. And that's what I do. Because it's like, there's no reason, like, for me, like, there's been times where the world has been insane and I didn't even know anything was going on and I felt fine. Everyone else was stressed. So it's like, does it really help for you to know when all that horrible stuff is going on? It might not even help for you guys to know. Like, honestly.
Yep, and there's always websites that you can go to. Like, it's better to read it than to have somebody tell it to you, because if somebody talks about it, they're just going to spin it however they want.
Yeah, they also say it in a very stressful way. Like, you know, like, breaking news, like, this is very stressful and intense. You should stay, you know, in your home and be afraid. It's like, okay, well, instead of just reading it, you know, like...
I fear no man.
Oh, yeah.
No, I wasn't quoting something, I was just saying something.
Yep.
I mean, it might be a quote to something, if so, cool. But
it is, it's from Lord of the Rings.
Oh!
Oh, no, she says, I am no man.
I am no man, yeah. Before she destroys the Lich King.
Yeah. But yeah, it's not good to fear any man, exactly.
Okay, so this is going to be a pain in the butt ski. I think we have to utilize the wind. We have to position... It's kind of like a giant pinball machine. Sort of. Okay, I don't... why can't I just set that on fire and be done with it? Why? See, this is why I don't like when Ubisoft patches things, okay? And they are guilty of patching it because you and I noticed it. We did one dungeon once where we could light an arrow on fire no matter where it was and then move the arrow to, you know, burn things out. But then they did it so that the only way that the fire would break something is if it was lit on fire by, like, a puzzle. Namely, that ball there. So, that's stupid.
Yeah. It is weird.
It is. It's super weird. Because now we have to position the wind to get the ball up there. Wait, how do I move the wind again? No, that's fine. No, you can't pull, you can only push. This is not Legend of Zelda. Legend of Zelda lets you pull and push. You can only push.
Oh, okay, so you can't actually grab. It'd be cute if there was like little like latches that you could grab onto the blocks, drag them.
One thing I'm worried about though is I hope I remember how to play the original Legend of Zelda.
Oh yeah.
Otherwise, this can be so bad.
Just remember where to get the first sword.
Oh no, I know that. I know that. It's just like I don't remember all the dungeon secrets, like which wall is blown apart and.
Well, all the dungeons are in shape of different things.
Yeah, I know that.
Okay, well, never mind.
I know.
That's how I always know it. I would like write it down on a piece of paper and draw all the squares.
And I don't want to cheat by playing it before the stream because I think there's just something so fun about playing it on your own.
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
because I didn't actually refresh what I did with a Link to the Past. I just played it.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people do play it before. I mean, they don't tell anyone they play it before.
Oh, I know. I'm not good at lying.
And then they just go, like... I mean, you can... Because we've been on the internet so long, like, I can tell, like, if somebody's played it before, like, and they're pretending they haven't, like... I mean, I've seen so many, like... Especially when you go to, like...
Especially this game.
Yeah, this game, and also, like...
oh, my goodness.
What's the game? I remember I watched a lot of walkthroughs for that, oh my gosh, that game that had a fox. Oh yeah, no, okay. So that game that had a fox and a little Eskimo girl, I forgot what it was called. But I had to watch a lot of walkthroughs so I could get through that game, and...
I don't remember the name of that game.
Oh, I think I did it on my channel. We were gonna do it on this channel, but we never did.
Yeah,
so I just played the whole thing on my channel.
I've really been noticing that most people prefer action-oriented stuff. I mean, yeah, Phoenix... this game has its share of puzzles and stuff like that, but for the most part, it does have a lot of action.
I liked the Eskimo game, but like some people thought it was creepy because she had to ask her ancestor spirits for help, and they looked super creepy.
Did you finish that on a stream?
No, I did like 6 episodes of it, like long episodes, and posted them. And I had like a 7th episode I was gonna post, which was just like all the videos that you collect. You collect videos along the way of different like fun facts about Eskimos.
Oh, you did finish the game?
Yeah,
wow.
I did. I finished the whole game.
Proud of you.
And I remember your grandma said she wanted to watch me play it, but it was kind of creepy. Not that it wasn't the Eskimo part that was creepy, it was her ancestor spirits that were helping her.
Yeah, Grandma's 96 now. She doesn't really watch our channel because she falls asleep like listening to our voices.
Aww.
So she doesn't really know half the stuff we're saying anymore because
she just listens to us.
She liked the Greek game like a little bit.
Well, I mean, yeah.
She only got into like 5 minutes of the video once, and then that was it.
Oh, that's cute that she falls asleep.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people that fall asleep listening to us, and sometimes I fall asleep listening to us too.
If I'm really sick and like, yeah, I'll watch our streams or. I don't know.
Oh, speaking of things you can fall asleep listening to, I wanted to buy a book on Amazon. Like they have books on tape on Amazon. How would you listen to that if you got a book on tape, bought it, and then listen to it? Because I don't want to get that weird thing that's like that thing that I had that was like $10 a month.
Oh, that audiobook service?
I don't want that. I just want to buy each book individually and then have it forever. I don't want to.
I don't think they do that anymore.
No, they do. I looked on Amazon. You can, if there's a book that you want to read, you can actually click and see if it says it's available on Kindle or book on tape, and you can buy it book on tape. I was gonna get one for $17, but I didn't know how I could actually read it. Because I was gonna listen to it as I went to bed. I might just get it and see what it's like, but it's a kind of... I don't know.
Next time we get paid because you want to get some potatoes, we have like...
Yeah.
$35 left?
I know, I know.
Or, 45.
I know, we had to get equipment and stuff.
Well, I also got you a little something for your birthday.
Oh.
It's coming up.
Oh, I'm not a big...
I know. You should get yourself some cupcakes or something.
Cupcakes?
I don't know, or cake. Whatever you want to do.
Oh, you mean when I go to the store tomorrow, or the grocery store tonight?
Ah!
I really miss having that, sushi that I used to get at the store.
You should do that.
I'd rather just spend it with, like, my dad is the same as me. I think I'm very...
Frugal?
I don't know if I'm frugal, but my dad just doesn't want, like, any... Like, when people used to always be like, oh, this person got this for their birthday, and this person got that for their birthday. My dad just... On his birthday, he just wanted what everybody else wanted to make them happy. It's kind of how I feel now with my birthdays. It's like...
That's fine.
I just want to get what makes other people happy because I just want happiness on my birthday. I don't actually want anything particular. I just like a happy day. That's actually all I want, which is almost impossible to have. I don't know. I guess it's
I'd
okay.
like to give you a happy day.
That's basically what... I mean, my dad kind of is the point where he didn't really want anything for his birthdays or Christmases, so he just wanted to see other people happy. Basically, that's how my dad is. And I guess I kind of became that because... Well, think about this, like... I don't know, it's hard to explain, but like say, okay, like in a, I don't know how to get into this, but like in a family, like, you know, like people are always like, oh, this person got this for their birthday, this person got this, blah, blah, blah. So everyone has to kind of like one up each other, but if one person just is like, eh, whatever, you don't need to get me anything, then it takes the pressure off of everybody else.
I think... If we can get the wind to pass through there, maybe it'll push the ball up.
Yeah.
But this is super annoying. Okay, that's how you were supposed to do it.
Oh wow, Luke, how did you do that?
I made like a little space for the wind to blow the ball.
Oh, nice.
And now the ball will be blown by the current up there.
Now what's gonna happen?
Now it'll take care of that Aphrodite vine thingy over there. That was way too long, though. That's super annoying.
It's okay. I mean, we got through it.
Yeah.
I talked about random facts.
No, I like your random facts, but I'm just so tired of this.
Yeah,
this dungeon
actually,
stuff.
fun fact about the weird prophecy thing. Luke actually had I thought you said you saw me in a dream one time before you saw me in real life.
I probably did. I don't really dream that much anymore. So, I mean...
You know what people say about that? They say that you stop dreaming when you get stressed. That's what I've heard a lot of people say.
I have a lot of stress this year. I just want to get my doctor stuff over and I want a good report so I can just... I also want to get the bookcases made because it's going to be really hard to move the bookcases if they're, you know, not built.
Won't it be harder to move them if they're built?
I know, but we don't even know. We're trying to get there in 13 months. We don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, so...
I want to be able to organize my house.
I mean, yeah. I'm actually having a kind of like tummy ache right now. It's like,
aww.
But like...
Tons of ginger ale.
I'm hoping I can make it through this episode and then I can just like try to see what's going on with my tummy.
I'm having a headache, so I'm going to have a brisk iced tea. That's brisk, baby.
Yeah, Luke can't really have towels.
Nope, doesn't work for me. You were the one who figured out that, certain types of tea and stuff helps relieve the pressure in my head.
Yeah, that's what they told me in medical assisting. I learned a lot when I went into my medical assisting stuff.
I know you did.
If I had gone there for another year, I mean, it's only 2 years for a nursing degree. I learned like tons of medical knowledge in 1 year.
I'm kind of glad that you're not in the medical field though, because I'd be very worried about
There's a lot of problems right now in the medical field. I'm thankful for the medical professionals that are taking care of people, but number one, they're being overworked, underpaid, extremely stressed, and also, you know, they're getting sick from everything that's going on. So it's, I mean, there's only so much you can do to protect yourself. I mean, even before this whole zombie apocalypse thing, I remember going into a, like, emergency health clinic thing, which is right up towards the hill, when I was very sick. I forgot what I had. No, I wasn't sick. I had some problem. What did I have? I had some issue that was major, like...
You were upchucking a lot.
I don't remember what happened. Anyway.
Would rather chase after Aphrodite than save you.
This is exactly what I was telling you. Look, now we have to do an Ares puzzle. So that one thing was... Oh, wait. No, this is probably still all Aphrodite. I saw a vine. This is all Aphrodite.
Well, I don't remember what medical problem I had, but I was there for quite a while, and there was a lady, and she had to keep touching every guest that came in that was extremely sick.
Oh my gosh.
And she had to always give them their paperwork for the next person and tell them where to go. And then I noticed as she was doing that, that she actually, I noticed as she would sit back down in her chair, she said that she didn't have any days off or nobody could replace her and stuff. She was talking to me because I don't know what I was doing. I was waiting for something.
You tend to talk to people when you sit around for a long time.
Also because, like, she seemed stressed, so I was trying to, like, see how she was doing because, like, and then I noticed when she sat back down in her chair, she started coughing a lot, and I was just like, oh my gosh, like, I guarantee you, like, she got sick from all these people here because, like, I don't know what was going around at the time, but there was something going around at the time. I definitely remember it. This was, like, years ago.
There was a bad flu.
Yeah.
We had a flu thing, like, break out in this area of Pennsylvania.
And everybody was in that clinic trying to get treatment, and she was saying that she didn't feel safe because, you know, whatever, and then I noticed her coughing and I was thinking, oh great, she's got it. But she was still having to work because she had no choice because, I mean, she needed her job and she said no one could replace her. I just felt bad for her. But then, like, it was funny because, you know, life has the weirdest way of making things better. I don't know why, but there was this little kid who got their finger cut. And this little kid came into that office and was just screaming, like, piercing screaming, like, just freaking out, like, you know, extremely loud. Like, you know how loud kids can scream. Yeah. And the kid had to sit there with his mom and sit there getting paperwork, and I don't know why, but like after the kid finally, like, all these other people have been waiting for hours, and she got that kid in extremely, like, ahead of everyone. Because, I mean, the kid was screaming. I mean, our ears would die if they didn't go in. So anyway, I just thought, and after the kid came back, we all kind of laughed because it was like, even though we were all sick, it was like, it made everyone feel better. I don't know why, but I think we just all were glad we were not that kid's mom right then. And we felt bad for the little kid because... Oh, wait, it says locked there.
Yeah, I don't know.
But it's so... You know, it's so hard, like, you know, when you're a little kid. It's one thing when you're an adult and you're in pain. It's so much harder when you're a little kid. I was telling the lady at the desk, like, I remember feeling like that when I was a kid, like, oh no, I'm sorry, I'm just talking your ear off.
No, you're fine. I can't figure this out. I'm gonna have to eat some dinner or something.
It's okay. But like anyway, my point was, like, when you're a little kid, it feels like the pain will never go away ever in this lifetime, but it will. You just are not aware of that when you're little.
Alright guys, like I said, this dungeon's gonna be very annoying, so we're gonna go eat, and then we'll be back tomorrow with more stuff. Stay tuned later today for an awesome live stream tonight at 8, and be on the lookout for some more cool stuff happening on the channel, like Scott Pilgrim versus the World. Until then, God bless and happy gaming!
See ya!